Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Kian Kelly, marketing and vertical video strategist, where I teach you how to use short form vertical video to grow your business and make money, and well, to grow your brand and make money in your business. If you're watching this on the replay, just type hashtag replay in the comments. It's gonna let me know you're watching this on the replay. The light's gonna be in my eyes. We'll try to see if we can fix that. Let me make sure that this is shared into my Facebook group. If you guys are here with me, just say hello, because for whatever reason, like I keep saying this every single time I'm here, that it's just not working for me to share this in my Facebook group. So I have to manually do it when we are here together. Okay. So give me just 1 second while I get this shared into my Facebook group. Here for that. All right. Now let's go to our Facebook group. Uh, there we go. Let's see. With the link. It's doing it again. Um, Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. It still has it to where my live streams are only showing to only me. Weirdly, I'm gonna have to go into my Facebook account when we finish here because I'm like, I don't know why my live streams are showing only to me. But that's what it just told me. Okay, so let's share this to my Facebook group, and then we will get this party started. All right, so there's that in the Facebook group. If you guys are here, say hi. I know we're here on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. And then I'm getting ready to turn my phone on to be here on Instagram. So let me go ahead and do that. Hit start. There we go. All righty. Okay. Hey, Sydney. Glad you're here. Let's see who is here with me. All right. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Whew. It's a whirlwind of a week this week, you guys. But welcome everybody. More than likely, I'm probably gonna have to take my glasses off during the live stream because if I keep doing this, it is gonna keep showing up in my face. So I'm like, let me just go and take it off now. Glad you guys are here. So this is day 2 of getting started with online marketing. I do have an infestation on my face. It's hormones. It's like I never used to get acne, and now like right when my cycle is starting or ending, it's like hi, and I'm like hello. But anyway, so welcome everybody. Yesterday we talked all about getting started with online marketing. And so I want to first know that, like, if you were here with us yesterday, I want you to just type me in the chat. If you were not here with us yesterday, just type a 0. That's going to let me know who was here with us yesterday and who was not here. Hey, Dr. Janelle. So yesterday, this is a 2-part series, getting started with online marketing, and we were live right around the same time yesterday. I think it's 12 o'clock. And I was talking about, like, if you want to get started with online marketing, that there's a couple things that you need to do. Okay. So Sydney was here with us yesterday. Awesome. Okay. We see some folks here on Instagram that were not here with us yesterday. I so badly want to pop this zit. I really do. But the last time I did that, I got a scar right here. So I'm like, we are going to leave it. Okay. I do have one of those little patches at home. So when I get home tonight, I'm going to put that there. But it's like, it's there. It looks like I've been eating, but it's just like, it's a pimple. Okay. All right. So Jen, where was the replay? So the replay is actually on my YouTube channel. Okay. So if you want to go to YouTube, Kia Kelly, you can watch the replay. All right. So let's do back to what we talked about yesterday. So yesterday, what we talked about is that if you are wanting to get started with online marketing, that one of the first things you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to figure out, like, why do you want to do it? Okay. So just a quick recap. You want to find out, why do you want to do it? Okay. So I got started because I wanted to make money without having a job. That was the number one reason. I wanted to make money without having a job. Okay. Second thing I said was that you got to identify what is the value that you bring to the marketplace. Meaning, what is the thing or things that when you bring it to the marketplace or to people that you are going to sell, what is going to cause people to buy the thing, right? So what is the problem that you solve? So for example, glasses solve the problem for fashion, and it also solves the problem for being able to see clearly. But then also you have like blue light glasses, which these are, which helps against blue light, right? So there's like, you got to ask yourself when you're doing what you're doing, why are you doing it? Okay. Then yesterday, what I talked about is that you want to find out who are you doing it for. Okay. So for example, someone who is creating blue light blocking glasses, they are doing it for people who are aware of blue light and who care about the what is happening to their eyes and their brain and all that from the blue light from computers, TV, and all that type of stuff. Right. And so then if they create blue light glasses and they're fashionable, then they care about the person who cares about all the things with blue light, but also looking cute, handsome, or whatever in the process. Okay. All right. So that's where we left off with online marketing yesterday. Okay. So if you guys do me a quick favor, if you are watching this live, if you wouldn't mind sharing the broadcast, those of you guys that are watching this here on TikTok, the number one thing that you can do is actually just tapping your screen. You can hit share on TikTok, but TikTok really loves the engagement. And so when you like tap your screen on TikTok, you'll start seeing hearts on your screen. You'll see the likes increase up top, and TikTok likes that. And they end up pushing the video out to more people on the For You page. Okay. So that's a tip. Any of you all that live stream on TikTok, you want to like teach people, serve people, and all that. But while people are live, ask them to tap their screen to give likes because TikTok likes that. Okay. Everybody else, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, all the places, you guys can share this. Okay, so now we're going to keep going with our conversation about getting started with online marketing. Okay, so once you have your thing, okay, the thing that you're going to be selling, whatever your thing is, and then you know who you're selling it to, then the next thing you need to do is you have to identify in what way do you want to market. Okay. In what way do you want to market? Okay. So obviously you can do video marketing. That's the hottest thing right now. It works really well, or what have you. Right. So you may say, okay, I want to do video marketing. Right. Okay. So then you have to ask yourself, what version of video marketing do you want to do? Right. Do you want to do live stream? Okay. Do you want to do pre-recorded content? Okay. As it pertains to pre-recorded content, do you want to do long form content? Okay. Whether it's a horizontal or it's vertical. Okay. Do you want to do long form content? And then do you want to do short form content? Okay. So you got to identify whatever that is. Okay. Then you may say, well, I just want to do posting. I want to do blogging. Okay, great. So if you're going to do blogging, then are you going to do your own blog? Are you going to guest blog? Are you going to have guest bloggers? Are you going to write? Are you going to have somebody else writing? Right. And then with blogging, you have to go, okay, like, are we going to focus on SEO, with that? Are we going to run ads? What are we going to do with as it pertains to blogging? Okay. Now, what else we do online marketing? Paid ads, right? So you may say, well, I want to do paid ads. Okay. If you're going to do paid ads, where are you going to do paid ads? Is it going to be on Google? Is it YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn? Where are you going to run ads? Okay. Because here's the deal. When we are talking about marketing a product or service online, there are so many things you could do to market. Okay. There are so many things that you could do to market your product or service. And what has to happen is that you have got to evaluate what is available. And then you have to make a decision on what you are going to do to market your product. Okay. So those of you guys that are just joining, we are talking about getting started with online marketing. And this is part 2. Part 1 was yesterday. Okay. And right now we're talking about once you figure out what your thing is that you're going to be selling, then you have to determine how are you going to sell it. Okay. And listen, like, how do I say this? So there are so many ways to market. Okay. Social media is just one way. There are so many ways to market. Okay. Now, but you have to go through this exploration phase to determine in what way you want to market. Okay. Me, I have chosen to use social media marketing and email marketing. Okay. I've chosen social media marketing and email marketing. Okay. Now, with social media marketing, a lot of times we don't run ads, right? When we are, like if we had like our 3 day challenge or something like that, or one of our big courses where we do launches for, then we run paid ads, right? Now, also throughout the year, we would just have an ad running to our free tools, right? But more of the stuff that is happening on a regular basis is short form video marketing, it's live stream, and a weekly YouTube video. Okay. So it is short form video marketing, live stream, and a weekly YouTube video. Okay. But it wasn't always that way. Okay. When I first started out marketing myself as the business, the consultant, we just focused on live stream because it's all that was available, right? We focused on Periscope, and then Facebook Live came out. And so then I started doubling down on Periscope and Facebook Live, right? Then Instagram came out. And so we started going with Periscope, Instagram, and Facebook, right? And then over the last 7 years, we have evolved to where now I have a YouTube channel. Now I have an email list. Now we are focusing in on Lemon8, and obviously we're focused on TikTok, right? And so the deal is that when you look at the grand scheme of online marketing, it is a lot, right? If you guys will agree that it is a lot, I want you to type a lot in the chat, okay? And but no matter how much is available, all of them are amazing. And every guru, me included, is going to tell you this one is the best one. This one is the best one, right? And the truth is, the best one is the one that you are going to do consistently, and the one where you learn where your audience is and where your audience is making a purchase. Okay. So you have to identify what you are willing to do consistently. Okay. You have to identify where your audience is and where your audience goes to make a purchase. And then you start marketing your thing there. Does that make sense? So, the number one social media platform right now that makes us the most money is a tie between Facebook and Instagram. Okay. It's a tie between Facebook and Instagram. That does not mean that I don't focus on TikTok. That doesn't mean I don't focus on YouTube. It just means that the number one that is causing us to make the most money is Facebook and Instagram, right? But we also know that we are developing a large audience on TikTok. We're developing an audience on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on all the other places, right? But we know that it's through Facebook and Instagram. Okay. We know it because we have tracking links and all the type of stuff to tell us where everything is coming from. Okay. So you have got to identify, what you are willing to do consistently. Okay. And then where your audience is making their purchases, and then double down there. Okay. Now, I want to do a quick pause, and answer some questions. I see you guys on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Where are you guys with your journey with online marketing? Like, are you guys at the place where you're figuring out what is the thing you're going to offer? Are you trying to figure out your audience? Or are you trying to figure out how you're going to market? Okay. You tell me where you are and then ask me a question specifically about that. Okay. If you are just joining, you guys, we are on, sorry, my computer's dinging. We are on part 2 of getting started with online marketing. And I just asked everybody the question of, where are you in your business? Are you trying to figure out what your thing is, who your people are, where to market? Where are you? Okay. Because listen, you guys will always get the most out of a live stream with me when y'all talk back to me, because then I can help you with where you are. Because listen, I always have my agenda of what I want to talk about, but live stream is better for the person watching if you're getting the reason why you came in here. right? Okay, Sydney said, I'm trying to figure out where my audience is. Okay, so Sydney, what do you sell? What do you offer? Let's see. Learn. I can't see your whole name. How to market. Okay, so what do you sell? Okay, and then who do you sell it to? Okay, you said how to market. What do you sell and who do you sell it to? Okay, everybody else, I can see y'all and y'all can see me. Y'all can see my zit too. Y'all see that? That is called hormones. My little I have like a cycle tracker on my watch and it always says, what are your symptoms? And it always says acne. And I'm like, I don't have acne. Now I'm like, today I'm gonna hit acne. Okay, let's see. Let's see. How to market healthcare services is my challenge. Okay, so what do you mean how to market healthcare services? What exactly do you offer as it pertains to healthcare services and who do you offer it to? Okay. All right. Who else? I can see y'all. Well, I can see the numbers, but I can't see who is actually here. Like, y'all not talking to me. Okay. Let me see. Lupita, advertising is so expensive. Well, it can be, but if advertising is like, if you're spending this amount of money and you're making this amount of money, then it's not as expensive. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you're spending this amount and you're making this amount, then that's expensive. You know what I mean? Let's see. Spiritual coaching is what I market, also English courses for tech professionals. Okay, so first thing, I just want to make sure that Sydney, that you are not marketing both of them in the same place, right? Because they are definitely two totally different things. Okay, so if you're going to be doing spiritual coaching, you got to be doing it over here, and if you're doing the English course to tech professionals, you got to be doing it over here. Okay, so how are you marketing that? Let's see, Shakti. Let's see. I have a YouTube channel for my coaching business, but I'm still at the developmental stage for creating my coaching packages. Okay, so while you're developing packages, why don't you focus on selling one session, right? So you're developing like multiples, but why don't you focus on selling one first? Or tell me where you are with that. Thanks for following, Lisa. I just started my business and struggling to pick a niche. Okay, so you said you started your business. What business did you start? So whatever businesses was, you just chose a niche. So what is that business? Okay, link for English and website. LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn for English and website. Okay, all right. And so you're trying to figure out where your audience is. Okay, so LinkedIn for okay, so you're trying to teach tech professionals English. Is your audience on is your audience on a LinkedIn tech professionals? I would think so, but at the same time I'm like I listen, I'm American, so that means I'm like very immature or very like naive. Um okay, so if a person is on LinkedIn and you're trying to teach them English, if they can they read English? If you're trying to teach it to them, how are they able to know what you're selling if they don't understand English? I'm just curious. I'm trying to get my custom tumbler business off the ground on Etsy, but need to get more traction. Okay, so I know that a lot of people that sell products on Etsy are marketing their services on other platforms. So if you're trying to sell tumblers, it's really important for you to ask yourself who is in the market for tumblers, who's in the market for tumblers the way that you do them. I have seen a lot of Tumbler businesses, have great success on TikTok, which means they're also will do good on YouTube Shorts. They'll do good on Instagram Reels. But you got to identify who's that target for those tumblers. Let's see. Good idea. I've been trying to create 3 packages, but I hadn't thought of just focusing on one. Thank you. Yeah, you got to focus on the one before you have all, right? Because also sometimes here's what happens is if we like, okay, if we're like, I got this, and this, and nobody's buying anything, then we're like, it can feel like a failure. But you got to focus on one thing, and then once you're having success with the one thing, then you can add the other thing. That's kind of like I was talking about Nike yesterday, that for many years we only knew Nike for tennis shoes. That was it. Nike only sold tennis shoes. Now Nike has all the things: tennis rackets, clothes, socks, everything. Anything you could find it all. But Nike did not do all of that stuff initially. They did the one thing. Let's see. They are shy though. No, they can read English, but they have difficulty when in the wild. Okay, got it. All right. So if you are trying to reach that group of people, then that means that you have to create content for that audience on LinkedIn. Now, what does that mean? Obviously, the fastest way that somebody can receive from you is a video, right? And then it's a short video. So one of your fastest things you could do is creating short content for tech professionals that want to learn English, just short, that has captions on it and all the things, and done in a way that makes them feel safe. Because you said they feel shy or whatever, that makes them feel safe that you are their go-to person. If that's what you're using for on LinkedIn, you mentioned. So you're creating resumes, pronouncing English correctly. Huh? Oh, they have a hard time in the wild creating resumes and pronouncing English correctly. Okay, yeah. So to me, that means that you need to be creating content that makes them feel safe, like you're their go-to person. But also, you could probably create. I'm learning about this on LinkedIn. You could probably create like a newsletter where you're teaching tech professionals about English, or maybe even you have not a Facebook group, but you have like a LinkedIn group that is connected to your newsletter or whatever. Listen, I'm not a LinkedIn professional. I'm like a guru. So if anybody here is like big on LinkedIn, like comment, But what we started to experience is we started transcribing some of my videos into blogs, and then we send out a newsletter once a week on LinkedIn. And I think we had like 1,500 people that are subscribed to our newsletter. I was very surprised. I was like, oh, like that. Okay. And so now we're able to serve that group of people with this newsletter. And so, you know what I mean? So that way you're not just talking to them like on your main page, but you're also bringing them into like a community. That way everybody's able to talk to each other or what have you. So if you guys are just joining in, we are talking about getting started with online marketing. This is part 2 from yesterday. And I'm just opening up questions for anybody that says, hey, I want to market something online and I got some questions. Also, I want to tell you guys that I have a Facebook group. And yesterday I asked my community, I said, how can I help you? Like, I want to do a free class and I want to help you. And I asked them a series of, do you want help with this, or this? And what they voted, I think it was about 200 or something people, they voted that they wanted me to do a free class teaching how to create content that converts into sales. Okay. And so I am going to be doing a class on not this Thursday, but next Thursday. I think it's June 1st. Let me see. Yes. So Thursday, June 1st at 4 p.m. PST, I am going to be teaching a class called how to create content that converts. And the whole goal of it is to convert from leads, like from off of social media, to leads to your email list to sales. And that's going to be a free class. And so I'm going to give you guys the link here. If you guys want to join that, I told my group that they can be there first. Let me see, content that converts. All right, there's the link. Let me put it on screen. And so you guys can register for that. If you guys want to join, would love to have you. Thanks for following. But it's free, and it's on next Thursday at 4:00. Now we have a limit to Zoom. And so like once we hit that limit on Zoom, then you'll be like out, right? So I tell everybody to register for the webinar, and then go ahead and set a reminder to be in the Zoom 10 minutes early. That way you don't get locked out, okay? And so if you're watching this on Instagram or you're watching this on Facebook, you can just type the word webinar. Okay, so Facebook and Instagram, if you want to attend the webinar, you can just type the word webinar and we'll send you a link. Everybody else, you want to go to the link here, kiakelly.com/content that converts. Okay, what's up? LIT Mobile. Okay. Any other questions? I know this is a short live. Okay. And listen, tomorrow, what are we talking about tomorrow? Tomorrow's what? Thursday? I can't remember what tomorrow's about. Like, I have a daily live stream where I'm teaching like every day. And I'm like, I knew today was day 2, but I don't remember what tomorrow is. But I know we are like, tomorrow we are live at, let me see. We're live at, I think I'm live at 1 o'clock. I can't remember. I have to let you guys know. But I'm just continuously teaching. So, but anytime that I'm here, thanks for registering, Sydney. But anytime I'm here, I'm always like, ask your question. Okay. But ultimately, between today and yesterday, the goal was to get you guys thinking about like, hey, I want to make money online. Right. And if you want to make money online, it's like, okay, what is my thing? What am I going to offer? Who am I going to offer it to? How am I going to offer it? Right? Because that is the thing. A lot of times we go from here's the thing, market, and we're not really thinking through like, here's my thing, here's the people, where are my people? Let me market to them that way. It's a process, right? I know that my audience is on live stream. I know that my audience will come in and watch me teach them live. Why do I know that? Because I've been doing this since 2016. Okay. I didn't know this back then, but over the years of doing it, I'm like, I can build a community, serve people, and all the things through live stream. One live stream a day. And I'm like, I know it. I did it when I started my first business. I did it when I got on TikTok. I did it when I started my brand design business. I did it when I was growing my network marketing business. And then here we are again. Right. And so because I've been doing it, right? So you have to go through this process of going like, I don't know. Like you don't know until you like start trying. And then it's like, oh, okay, here we go. Does that make sense? I know that like if a person wants to get okay, let's just say a person hosts events, right? And they have in-person events and they have live events. Which type of event is their audience going to get the most out of me? Live, right? Live and in person. Why? Because I have I guess what they call a stage presence. Like right now, I'm quieter because I'm like in an office building. There's people on the front and back and side of me or whatever. But when I am on stage, something else just happens, right? I'm more of me, right? But also, I will stand there and talk to you for hours. Right. I will take off my shoes. I will put on tennis shoes. I will say, let's go sit at the tables and we will talk for hours and you'll get so much out of me live. Right. How do I know that? Because I've been teaching live since 2002, 20 years. Right. And so people go like, you better to have you live or or virtual. And I'm like, you might want to do live. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me a couple months ago, they said, we're hosting an event. When do you think that you should go when do you think you should go? And I said, well, I have been told that I wake people up. And I was like, so you can put me up in the morning or put me after lunch. I was like, you don't want me to go midday. I was like, my personality is very boom. And I was like, so put me in the morning or right after lunch to wake people up. And every single time, the person who listens to me and puts me on the morning or the afternoon comes up to me afterwards and says, you know you very well. I'm like, yeah, I've been doing this for 20 years. I don't need to be the star of the show by any means, but I am telling you how I am. Right. And so all of this is through trial and error and learning myself. So me learning me learning my audience, me learning my style. My job is to learn how I can best serve my audience. And I'm like, live stream is definitely it. Right now, I cannot wait. Like, because I'm moving out of this office next week, back into a home office because I'm moving to a different part of town. And I know that once I'm back in a home office, because like I'm in a corporate office building, so I had to be a little bit quieter. But I know once I'm back in a home office, I am a whole mess of a hamburger. Like it's a whole thing because I now can be more louder. I can laugh. I can do all this stuff, and you guys end up getting more out of me. Hey, Tiffany. Okay, my post art got 3 views. My post art got my TikTok art post got 3 views. YouTube short 1,203 hours. Woohoo! That's awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. All right. It is 1:30. I got somebody coming into my office in 30 minutes. They're coming to buy this shelf, and this shelf. So when y'all see me tomorrow, all you're going to see is the green. Well, you know what? I might move this shelf over here and this shelf over here. Yeah. Because like I already have all these shelves in my home office. And so I'm like, I'm just selling them. Okay, let me see. How do you determine the best time of day to go live? The best time of day to go live is definitely when your followers are live. So there used to be a feature where TikTok, like you would get ready to go live, and you could see how many of your followers are live. That's gone. But if you go to your analytics and then you go to your followers, it's gonna tell you on TikTok specifically, it's going to tell you when your followers are live. Now, here's what I will say. Most people are available to watch you live in the evenings, okay? Because most people are working, right? Most people are working right now. And so most people can watch you in the evenings. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing is once I'm back into my home office, I'm going to be going live in the evenings because that's when my audience is live. That means I will start my day later and I will work later because my audience is live more around 4 o'clock, right? Because 4 o'clock my time is 7 o'clock East Coast, right? And so you guys are going to notice that I'll be going a lot later because people aren't working. Okay, makes sense. Okay, all right, you guys. So I got a lady coming in here in 20 minutes. So I gotta like take all this stuff down and like unhook it and all, so she can come and buy my bookshelves. But again, I am teaching a class on Thursday. Listen, if you guys are just joining, I'm teaching a free class Thursday next week called Content That Converts. Okay, teaching you how to create content that is going to convert your ideal client to your products and services, and it's free. The webinar is going to be 60 minutes free, and here's the link on the screen. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Instagram, you could just comment the word vertical. Okay. No, not why I say vertical. You can comment the word webinar. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, you can comment the word webinar. Everybody else, if you're on TikTok or YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitter, you got to go to the link here. Why are you selling your stuff? So right now I am in a formal office, okay? And I'm moving. Like I live across the street, and so I have this office, but I'm moving to a whole different part of San Diego. So it doesn't make sense for me to keep this office. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to have a home office instead, but I already have a home office and I already have all the things. And so like I would just end up with like double shells. So I'm just selling them because I already have them, you know. So like if you guys have ever seen like my red background, like you'll see where I have like the same shells and all that. And so it's just like I'm just gonna be sitting at home with like a bunch of shelves like this. Okay. So, you know, and did y'all know how expensive moving is? Listen, I don't care how much money I make. I am very frugal. You know, I was getting some quotes for moving. He said, "What you got?" I said, "I have a 1 bedroom." And he said, "That's going to be $900." I said, $900? And I was like, I didn't realize that new moving was so expensive. Like, I mean, it is 100% worth it because nobody wants to pack and move. Nobody. But in my mind, I just was like, I thought moving used to be like $250. Because when I moved to California, I sold everything in Texas and I just bought everything new when I moved here. So it's been a while since I hired movers, and I'm like, I was on the phone like, you know, they said pay the man. I mean, yeah, you paid a man, but good God, you know, I need a man. Listen, if I wasn't in this corporate office, I would be laughing louder, but I can't because there's people, you know, around me. But I'm like, pay the man. I need a man. Oh man. Let me see. Yes, $1,200 to move my 1 bedroom apartment from New York to Connecticut. They pack too. That's different. That's different. When they pack and you're going from New York to Connecticut, I'm moving 20 minutes down the street. And I'm packing myself. Oh man. I need a man. That costs too. I can't fool with y'all. Okay, let me let y'all go. Okay, I gotta break down this office because she's about to be here in like 20 minutes. Okay. All right. I love y'all. If you guys have not registered for the class, register for the class. It's gonna be free. And I listen, I will see y'all later. Let me pack up this office. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Wait, hold on. Wait. Pam said something. Wait a minute. I spent $5 grand last year to move 3 crates of furniture, be stuff from Michigan, and I did the packing. $5,000. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know about y'all. Listen. I don't know about y'all, but like, there's a lot of young boys at my church. I could easily get a U-Haul and I could say, hey, how you know what I'm saying? And I could easily pay them $50 each, for like 4 of them. That's $200 plus the U-Haul, like plus food. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being cheap. Oh, and they damaged a lot of the big furniture too. See, that's terrible. That's not fun though. Mm-mm. Now, don't get me wrong. I am going to hire movers, but I think I'm going to hire movers to get my big stuff. Because a little stuff, I'm like, okay, wait. I ain't got to pay money for all that, because, I'm just being cheap too, though, if I can be honest. Okay. All right, guys. Let me let y'all go. Let me break down this office. Okay. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're going to be live tomorrow at 11. 11 my time, which is 2 Eastern. Okay. All right. Let me let y'all go. Okay. Bye, guys.